All right, everyone, welcome back. We're diving deep today into a topic that's been making waves. All those confusing labels and unspoken expectations in modern dating.
Yeah.
We're talking about situationships.
Definitely a hot topic.
We're going to try to figure out if there's just a symptom of modern dating woes or if they could actually maybe lead to more fulfilling relationships. What do you think?
Well, I think it's interesting that the term situationship even exists. It kind of says a lot about how unclear things can be for people romantically these days, right? It's that weird in-between space. More than just casual, but not quite a couple.
Yeah, it's so true. So to help us all out here, can you lay it down for us? How can someone know if they're actually in a situationship?
It's funny. A lot of it comes down to communication or the lack of it. Say you're constantly wondering why they haven't texted back, but then you hesitate to even ask because, well, what are you even allowed to expect? That whole dynamic, pretty classic situationship.
Okay, so like mixed signals, inconsistent communication. What else?
Avoiding the DPR conversation, define the relationship. Plus, no clear plans about the future together. It's like a relationship stuck on permanent talking stage.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's play devil's advocate here. Could this actually be a good thing? Like more exploration, more flexibility, especially in a world that's so fast-paced. Maybe traditional relationships feel too rigid for some people.
I think that's a valid point. The research is showing that, especially millennials and Gen Z, they really value personal growth and autonomy.
Yeah.
They might not be in a rush to settle down, focusing more on their careers, personal exploration, that sort of thing. And a situationship could fit into that lifestyle.
So like you have the freedom to figure things out without the pressure of commitment right away.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But come on, it's got to be a downside, right? When do these situationships start to go south?
Well, as great as that flexibility can be, it can also backfire big time. If there's no clarity, you can end up feeling really insecure and anxious. Actually, there is a study in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships that found people in situationships had way more anxiety than those in defined relationships. That lack of commitment makes people vulnerable.
Yeah, that's rough. It's like you're walking a tightrope trying to balance the excitement of a romance without the official label, but then risking a lot of potential heartache. So knowing all that, why do you think people keep ending up in these situationships?
I think FOMO plays a big role. Fear of missing out. Social media and dating apps just amplify that. You're constantly seeing these seemingly perfect relationships, and it can make settling down seem less appealing.
Oh, totally. We're bombarded with those picture-perfect relationships, so we get scared to commit to anything that might not measure up. It's like those expectations become impossible to meet.
Yep. Exactly. And it's important to remember, if you're feeling hurt or confused in a situationship, you're definitely not alone. It's tough to deal with those mixed signals and all that ambiguity. My advice: communicate openly. Be clear about what you want, and don't be afraid to express your needs.
So this is making me wonder about something bigger. If situationships are becoming so common, what does that say about how we view love and commitment in this day and age? It's like we're looking for connection, but also wanting to keep our options open.
That's a great point. It's like we're trying to have it all.
Yeah, it really makes you think.
I think you're onto something. Situationships might be a reflection of how much our society's ideas about relationships are changing. It's definitely a conversation that's not going away anytime soon, and it'll be fascinating to see how it all evolves.
Definitely. This has been such a great conversation. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into situationships. I think the big takeaway here is to take care of yourself emotionally. Communicate what you need. And hey, if you're ever not sure where you stand, it might be time to have that DTR conversation.
Totally.
Well, until next time, everyone.
See ya!
Bye.